All right. So we're back to the the Orb of Chaos.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's all right. Go ahead.
Sorry. He just popped out. Sorry.
Well, that's all right. If you got something to take care of, go ahead.
Well, I don't know what it was. He popped in and said, "What?" I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh, he's not shy about interrupting if it's important. So.
Okay. All right. Good. So, anyways, Pincus is for the Orb. This is the re-engagement of the Unnamed Adventures job number 7, Harvest of Death. Dark Queen Orb of Chaos. After we had a technical glitch, I guess. Bringing ourselves back to the point where Pincus at the guild is relaying that the Dark Queen is transporting with her lieutenant through her lieutenants the shard of the Orb of Chaos, and that the objective for our guild members, which are being hired by the city council of Illumina, to retrieve that and stop her or her lieutenants from gaining that shard.
Right. So as I was saying earlier, Ivar is going to put in a will of about 100 gold coins.
Okay, no problem. Pincus will take that. That'll go over into. He'll give it to Riverwood, and with directions to put this over into the guild's safe room with the instructions attached to it, if need be, to be taken care of diligently.
Right. So could I make a investigation check as to what I know about our targets?
Yeah.
How they're going to travel.
What particular are you looking for to find on out, though?
Like, I'd like to find out how they acquired this and how they're transporting it. So, like, try and find out any intel I can.
All right, roll your investigations check.
Okay, that's gonna be a 13.
No, that's mine. Oh, that's yours? Oh, that's yours.
All right. About the best that you'll find on that will be that they'll be transporting it by foot, and most of the folks around Illumina really don't know what you're talking about, but there was an old parchment that mentioned it in the Illumina library, a brief mentioning of it, talking about it being old, ancient magic item, most believed to be mythological, not real, but it gave just very general tidbits about it, how it warps the multiverse and warps magic and just creates a lot of havoc. Hence the name Orb of Chaos was given.
Okay. Well, Ivar would look at Pincus and then look at Jerome, and then he would say, "Are we the only ones appointed to this task?"
There's others that are out that are working other elements of the task. They may meet up with you into the woods, and Pincus says, I can go ahead and I can help expedite this and get you out to the edge of the woods where you should be safe without being overtaken by the lieutenants. And he'll relay to you that from their intel that party is made up of ogres and some trolls and gnolls and orcs and possibly some goblins. They don't know the number, just that those are the possibilities of the different collections that may be running in that group, since she has lieutenants in each one of those cultures.
Okay.
Well, then we must make haste. Whatever means you have to transport us to the edge.
He'll start with his iron rod staff, moving it around, saying some ancient draconic words, which Ivar will understand to a degree, and a blue silvery mist will come about you, and you'll be transported to the edge of the forest. And Ivar, you'll recognize it. It seems like the same entry point where you've gone in before when attacked by the goblins and gnolls.
Okay. I guess Ivar would immediately begin searching around for disturbances, tracks, anything, branches that have been broken, that sort of thing. Looking for signs of travel.
And along with you, Pincus, there's a tall human gentleman that Pincus introduced to you as Migash, and he's to help you. He's supposed to be strong of arm, weak of mind, but loyal to the guild. He's dressed in a chain shirt, and he has a great battle axe of very fine quality.
Okay. What's the... So, my character is not familiar with this place. We're outside the cave.
No, you're not outside the cave. You're outside the forest.
Oh, okay. On the edge of the river?
No. Actually, you see the grasslands around you more than you do the river.
Okay.
Can I go ahead and make a perception check or something for the
Yes.
finding any signs of tracks or whatever?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay. That's a 7.
Okay. I'll search his... Can I assist him with that?
Yes, you can. You can help. That
So
you
you
give
get
him,
advantage?
Advantage, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll roll again then. And that's an 8.
Okay.
Dice Stream hates me.
well, you're led to believe that from what you're seeing is that these broken twigs over here looks like maybe a couple of goblins went up this way not too long ago.
Okay.
Headed towards the north.
Does my character see this?
You were assisting, so you helped
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Help pointed on out.
All right.
Ivar is the one making the assumption.
So the tracks were leading up towards the mountain?
Yeah. You think it's right up that same trail that we've traveled before.
Hmm. So Ivar, I guess, would turn to the two compatriots and say,
I believe there's a disturbance leading this way. If we go to the cave, it is a familiar path for me. We can intercept them.
Okay, Migash will go ahead and say that he'll take point. You
Jerome says, I'll take the rear.
All right. And as you're going through the thick underwoods, you're on that same familiar trail that you've seen before that seems to be wore down, like a good goat path or foot trail. It's been used quite a lot, so it's not much grass growing on it. And as you get up, about a half mile on into the woods, you start hearing some noise about you.
Can you describe the noise?
It's grumbling, growls. It would sound almost like maybe like a couple hyenas or dogs that are arguing, fighting at each other.
And it's all around us?
Off to your, it'd be your east.
Okay.
You hear, and you could hear possibly footsteps off to your west.
Okay. Is there anywhere to hide?
There's trees all about you, and there's some leaves on the ground, a couple fallen logs, a boulder here or there.
I'm gonna motion to a fallen log that's large enough to hide behind, and then move behind it.
That's about 30 yards off the trail to the east.
Okay.
Towards the noise?
Yes, towards the growls. And
is there anything back south that I can hide behind?
not that you notice, because south to you is the grasslands, and off in the far, far distance you can see the walls of Illumina.
Okay. Is there anything to the north I can hide behind?
There are trees just off the path.
They large enough to hide my body?
Well, some might be able to, some not. It's a mixture.
Okay, I'm gonna move up north and try to hide behind the tree, whatever's coming from the west.
Okay. Make your hide check with what is it? It's
South?
yeah.
3.
Or you got a better survival?
Oh, survival?
Either one.
Well, it's just a 4, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 4.
Yeah.
Okay, you think you're hiding pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here about Migash.
They won't see me here.
Migash is trying to hide behind the fallen log off on the east of the trail. You kind of see most of his body.
Ivar, are you going to try to hide?
Ivar just gets low to the ground and just tries to stay quiet, moving a little bit off the path.
Okay. Roll
Should I make a stealth check as well?
Yeah, stealth check on that. Trying to be quiet.
Survival.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The survival, that's 14.
Okay. And coming down the trail, you'll notice that you see 4 goblins coming on down. They seem to be talking to each other, but not real loud. But they're still, they're not making any attempt. They're pretty confident that they're by themselves. They're not making any attempt to hide their footsteps from being loud, their gear from jingling and jangling. So you see them coming on down. Do any of you speak Goblin?
No.
Nope.
Okay. So you just get the air of that they're pretty confident, and they're about 40 yards away from you.
Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty well hid, so I'm going to sit tight and wait for them to get closer.
Okay. Roll a niche.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
See, I should roll for you. 19 for Sam.
Okay. Goblins. 14. Mary Gash was a 2. Okay. You see them, Ivar. You see them kind of pull on up and stop, kind of abruptly. They haven't done anything yet, but you see them looking around intently, and it looks like they may be eyeballing Jerome and Migash.
Ivar will pop out and with a terrible cry. Wait, how far are they from him?
40 yards.
40 yards. Okay, that's a bit. Okay. He's just going to basically going to stand up and give out this terrible roar towards them and attempt to intimidate, I guess.
Okay. Oh.
So that is a 10 to intimidate.
All right, and they seem fearful. You see a liquid running down their legs, and there seems to be a puddle of yellow-green liquid on the path. But yet they still seem to be holding their position. So, okay, Jerome, what are you doing?
Jerome looks around the tree and sees Ivar roaring and comes around the tree and yells, "We totally had them! You ruined everything!" And then he's gonna belch loudly and run at the goblins.
Okay.
How far are they?
40 yards.
feet? Alright, so he's gonna run his 30.
Okay.
It's not difficult terrain, is it?
It's 40 yards. So it's
I know, but run my 30.
It's not difficult terrain.
Run my 30 and then throw an axe.
All
at
right.
The closest goblin.
Right. What's the range on the axe? There's a range. Isn't it 20 feet for standard.
10 is. I know that 10 feet is okay. So.
It's yards.
Oh, yards.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I don't do that. That's annoying. Okay. So he's just gonna wave at the goblins and say, "Hey, I'm an orc. I'm on your side." I'm gonna roll a deception check.
All right.
2. So
They really don't seem to believe that.
yep.
And it's their go, and they seem to be taking a double move to get towards you.
Oh,
So
that's helpful.
And they're pulling their scimitar, short swords, as they're coming towards you. So they're going to take and run. What is it? 60 feet. It's a double move, so it's 60 feet towards you. So, and that'll bring Migash up. He's 40, and he's going to charge in on his 60. And that'll bring us back up to Ivar.
Right. So if they move up 60 feet, that means that they're 30 yards closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, 15 yards closer.
15?
What?
A yard is 3 feet.
3 feet.
Oh, right. Okay.
They
So
were 120 feet away.
Oh, that's 20. That would have been 20 yards. So for the 60. 3 into 60.
So they're 60 feet away now.
they're 60 feet away. Okay.
No.
Well, they were 40 yards away before, which is 120
Yeah,
feet, and then they ran up 60 feet.
Yeah.
So they're 60 feet.
Okay. Ivar is going to launch a fireball at them.
Okay.
Do you have fire?
Yes. Firebolt. Sorry.
Firebolt. Oh.
That's a dex.
That is it. No. It's a firebolt. So it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
And that is going to miss. Terrible.
Ready?
I guess he's going to move up another 30 feet.
All right. And Jerome.
What is the range on that axe?
I think it's under 60.
Okay, it's 20. If I attack from 60, I have disadvantage. So Jerome is gonna move up next to Ivar, so
Okay.
that any goblin that comes in range, he's gonna be flanking.
All right.
That's the hope, anyway.
Okay. Ready? And it's going to be their turn. They'll step on up there. Let's see here. They're going to swing, and that's a miss from the one. And let's see, 3. And they're going to swing and hit Migash for 8 points of damage. Poor Migash. He ain't looking super. All right. And after that, then it's Migash. Let's see. He swings at one of them and that hit him, and he misses. So that brings us up to Ivar.
Okay. Ivar's going to spend a spell slot, and he's going to cast a magic missile.
Okay.
And I think he's going to spread out the damage, so one on each.
All right.
So 3 of the goblins are going to take 1 hit. So the first goblin takes 2 damage, second goblin takes 3 damage, third goblin takes 4 damage.
Okay. 4 on one, 3 on the other, and 2 on the other, on the first?
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Jerome.
Alright, Jerome's gonna swing at the closest. Is there a goblin next to Ivar?
There's a goblin now in front of Ivar, one in front of you, and one in front of Migash, because you're all within striking range.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at one of the ones in front of me.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Remember your brutal critical.
And I have brutal critical, so that's
You have your 6 plus your strength, which is 2, so that's 8, and then
8
you add
plus 2d6.
How much?
8 plus 16 damage.
All right. What did you hit him with?
Hand axe.
Okay. Describe the demise of this screaming little goblin.
Let's see. The axe just takes his head off, I guess. Yeah. Jerome swings out and cleaves his head right off. And it flips up and knocks his friend in the side of the head.
Alrighty.
And then he's gonna, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on
the red shirt.
The red shirt, yeah. Which is 1d4 plus 6, thanks to his life cleric bonuses.
Okay. Roll the healing
So
damage.
that's 10 health back to him.
Alright, so he's back to
Alright, no more.
Alright, the remaining goblins will strike. That's a miss on Ivar. Ooh, critical miss. Let's see here. He gets hit, and that's the one that got hit in the head, and like that, and, by his partner, Goblin, and he swings wide and hits the other Goblin for 3 points of damage. Okay. And that brings us up to Ivar. Oh no, Migash. Don't want to forget him. He's going to swing, and he'll miss. All right, Ivar.
Okay, so there's 1 on me, right?
1 on you, 1 on Migash, and 1 standing laying at the feet without a head in front of Jerome.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna take a swing at the one in front of him with his quarterstaff. That's good. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 will hit.
Okay. It's going to do 7 damage.
All right. That's the one in front of you, right?
Yeah.
All right. He looks pretty well beaten, but he hasn't fell down yet. Jerome.
Okay, so I have 2 options, right? I'm gonna hit the one in front of Migash.
Okay.
Oh wait, How is Migas pretty well armored, or is he kind of?
He's not badly armored. He has a chain shirt and his war axe.
All right, I'm gonna leave him then, and I'm gonna hit the one in front of Ivar, so that he doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
It's an 18.
18, yeah. 18, so that should hit.
That hit.
And then it's gonna do 4 damage.
Okay. Describe its demise.
I just kind of nick him, but he's about had it. And so maybe it just kind of, I happen to clip his jugular vein, and it just kind of squirts out, and he falls over.
All right. And that leaves the one standing. And he's evidently must be terrified because he swings, he misses, and then that brings Migash. Let's see if he can do anything. And Migash is surprised by all this that's going on. Swings wild and misses. So it's up to Ivar.
Okay. Ivar is going to. I assume this goblin is beyond 5 feet, right?
No, he's about 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
You've all moved up in melee range.
Okay, well he's just going to do the same thing with his quarterstaff on this one.
Okay.
That should hit. That's a 19 plus 4.
That'll hit.
Okay. And he's going to deal 8 damage. No. Yeah, 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. And you see him getting wobbly at the knees, but he is still up.
Alright.
Then Jerome.
Gonna whack at him.
Okay.
That's 9. Probably misses.
That misses.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's going to swing for all he's worth, and he hits. He does points of damage to Migash. So after that is Migash. Migash hits, and that is war axe is what? Okay, that's what I thought. 1d12. Here's 1d12. Alright. And Migash hits him with his axe and hits him about center in the abdomen, and you see his top part of his cavity go off to the left and spray Jerome and Ivar with goblin blood, and the top part of the body lays at the feet of Jerome and Ivar, and the little mouth of the goblin is still going, and you hear little gurgles of screams, and the bottom half of where the feet and the lower torso and the hips still standing there, and slowly falls off at the feet of Migash.
Ivar just kind of wraps his staff against a tree and mutters something, and a prestidigitation cantrip just cleans his body of the blood.
Jerome wipes the blood off his face, and well, that's what our goblin blood tastes like.
And Migash says, "Take that for hitting me, you dirty little slug."
How bad was the injury on Migash from that second hit?
He took 7 points of damage. He's bleeding fairly well.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use another spell on it.
But let's see here.
I'll save it.
Where's the rogue? So I don't know.
Let him take another hit, and then I can use a full cure wounds on him. Make more out of my spell.
All right, Ivar, you out of all this after this, you know, you seem to recognize, not recognize, but it hits you that the woods are uncommonly quiet right now. Well, you don't hear that howling and biting, dog-like sounds at the moment. You don't hear the birds. Just a very deathly quiet sound in the woods.
Ivar is going to investigate these goblins' bodies, see if he can find anything on them, like orders.
You won't find anything on them except for 4 copper pieces apiece. And their short swords, and a soiled loincloth.
Yeah, he's not interested in any of that.
Jerome is kind of looking around because he realizes they made a lot of noise. But I suppose he doesn't see anything.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, 11? Oh no. 12, wait. 12, yeah.
Okay, you don't seem to notice anything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Ivor would also make a perception check as well once he realizes there's so much quiet. That's going to be a 19.
You don't see anything, but you kind of get a whiff of like bad body odor or wet dog. And that's coming more up, kind of, instead of straight off to the east where you were hearing the sounds, more like up towards the northeast.
So when you're hearing the sounds in the east, and
when you first came out, got into the woods, it was off to the east where you heard the growls and the dog-like sounds.
So as Ivar like catches the scent, like he kind of like perks up, his nostrils flare in that direction, and he just kind of turns to the others and says,
I can feel something in that direction.
And he kind of motions towards the northeast, and he suggests that they move that way.
All right.
I guess he would direct Jerome to stay behind him, and Migash in front, just like last time, and just start moving towards that direction.
Okay. As you go along, you're still awful quiet. You'll hear Migash turn and say, "Stop! Hold!"
Okay.
This is after traveling about 3 miles. He'll wave up to tell you to come on up.
Okay. So Ivar kind of hesitates for a moment, and then he slowly meekly moves up.
Okay, and Migash should be pointing on out. Look over on that knoll. Doesn't that look like a group of dogs, gnolls running? And what's that big thing carrying something?
Can we look and make intelligence checks?
Yep.
Do we need to make
Go ahead.
intelligence? Right. Would that be could I? Well,
Insight.
probably not religion.
Could you roll your insight?
Could I roll insight?
Insight really wouldn't apply.
Yeah.
Perception.
Nature.
Yeah.
I think I don't think I get any modifiers. I think it's just 14.
Okay.
You can try.
Yeah.
Then
That's just 8 plus whatever my intelligence is. 3, 11.
okay. Ivar, you'll recognize, and so will Jerome, for that matter. You'll recognize the dog-like folks. They look just like the two that were in the battle down by the Orc King.
Okay.
So
we know those are gnolls because.
Yeah, we know those are gnolls because of Conan.
Yeah.
The other big creature that looks like he's carrying something. It's too far off to say what he's carrying, but you could see that he's easily another 4 feet taller than the gnolls. And he looks like he's hunched over like someone that would be carrying a great weight. Do any of you speak ogre, giant, anything like that?
Only orc.
Okay. All right. So you may not have, most likely haven't come across what this creature is. He looks human in a sense, just humongous. See if there's something else I could give you that see off at a distance on him. Doesn't seem to be clothed heavily. Bald-headed. Looks like he's wearing hide armor, maybe, or hides around him somewhat. But that's what you see there. Migash, he doesn't have a clue, but he's gonna say, I think that may be an ogre. Didn't Pincus say something about an ogre? I never seen one. But you guys seem to know what these other things are, these dog-like creatures.
Those are gnolls. We ran into them before.
And he said something about some other things that were traveling with these guys, so I think it may be ogre.
Or trolls. I wouldn't know the difference.
Neither would I, Migash would say.
Big yucky things.
What are these guys? Are we like in the forest line? Are these guys in open terrain, or are they also in the forest?
They're in the section of the rolling hills on the backside of the forest.
Okay.
Headed towards the mountain cave.
Right.
Right. And you said that there were some of them were carrying something?
The big thing, humanoid-like thing, you guys really haven't seen before or dealt with. Looks like he's carrying something heavy.
Okay. Um, so Ivar would turn to Jerome and say, Jerome well, I guess he would turn to his comrades and say,
Do either of you have a plan?
And Ivar will pull out his satchel he bought in town it's just stuffed full of flasks of oil. And he says, well, I don't know what they are, but I bet they burn.
and a flame ignites in Ivar's hand, and he goes,
Oh, I know they do.
But you know they're off. Migash say, but how you gonna set them aflame from here?
So
They look to be about a quarter mile away.
and Ivar's
you mean Jerome?
Jerome gonna use his navigational knowledge
Yeah.
and say, well, they're heading in that direction. We can cut them off. Plot the intercept. I've done it 1,000 times. Not on land, but it's the same principle.
Weren't you a priest?
Ivar will have a fair knowledge of the area because it's going through. It's that wood section going through where you're breaking through to go to the cave. As far as that, so you're fairly familiar with that, Ivar. You've been through there at least 3 times I can think of.
Okay. So,
They're not quite, and they're kind of like halfway between the woods lines where you're familiar with the grave that's on the outside and to the cave entrance.
okay, since we're a small group, can we move to get ahead of them?
You can try to. It seems like the gnolls are moving at their max speed, and whatever that big thing is doesn't seem to be moving any faster than what the gnolls are. So, if you want to double your speed, you're going to have disadvantage on your if you do any stealth checks on that. But
Are they moving away from us or
away from you,
okay?
towards the cave.
All right, we're gonna have to catch up.
All right. So I guess we'll just start
All right.
trying to get up to them as fast as possible.
Wait, can we see the terrain around there? Is there?
There's trees and bushes and boulders.
But they're moving over the hills.
They're moving over the hills. You see them on this rolling hill is where Migash spotted them.
Is there a way we could move between the hills?
Yeah, there are the saddles and the dips
All right.
that are down there.
All right. I keep calling myself Ivor. Jerome's gonna just start running, expecting the others to follow. He hikes up his pack, just starts going, and he's gonna kind of move between the saddles.
Okay, I was going to ask if you're running straight towards them, or are you veering off to the west or the east?
Sort of straight towards them, but staying kind of to the. Are we to the west or east of them now?
Right now, they seem to be straight in front of you on the north side of you.
All right. Mostly straight towards them, but kind of to the east, I guess.
Okay.
Staying in the saddles.
Ivar will just roll his eyes once more and pursue. Do the same thing.
All right. You keep doing that. You see that you're making ground. Let's see here. They're focused on their objective, evidently. But Megash, as you're coming running up around, Megash can see them off to the up ahead of you. You've gained to where they're only about 100 yards away from you.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
Okay, so we're are they on a hill?
They're coming from what you're seeing. They're coming down off one of the foothills, headed towards the cave. The cave entrance is about 200 yards away from them.
Okay. So Ivor's gonna start heading
Jerome's
gonna start heading towards the base of the hill and try to intercept them as they come down it.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Ivar doing?
To set up a trap or anything.
Yeah. Ivar is going to do something similar, but he's going to try and get himself so he's like a little behind Jerome.
Actually, Jerome has another thought. Is there another hill between them and the cave entrance?
No.
No. So there's no upper ground between them and the cave?
No.
Okay, Jerome's going to move enough away from the hill that they're not on upper ground above him, that we're on a level playing field.
And Megash bolts, screaming, "Glory to Thor!"
Oh boy. Jerome is going to tackle him. Let me make a grapple check.
All right.
19 plus 2. Or no, plus 4. 23. You have athletics. It's an athletics check.
Yeah, all right. You got him.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna take him down.
Ivar, roll a perception check.
Okay. That's an 18.
18. You notice that with the tackle and Megash hollering out "Glory to Thor," that these guys, this little troop of creatures, seem to stop and look in your direction.
Okay. Wait, are we in front of them or behind them now?
You're behind them by about 75 yards now.
25 yards. Okay. So yeah, Ivar. So have they spotted us? They see us?
They're looking back at you because of the commotion, the sound.
Alright, I stand up and pull up. What's the name?
Megash.
Yeah, pull him up. And then gonna start. See what they do.
The dog-like creatures, the gnolls, are coming towards you. The big hulking brute of human-like flesh is standing there with this strange. You can get a better look at the box that he's carrying. You can't really say what it's made of. You know it's a deep black, and it has these golden bands that seem to be wrapped around it.
And how far away is he?
He is 75 yards away from you.
Yards.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Ivar is just going to start moving towards them.
Yep.
Start
Alright.
towards them.
Jerome, does a face palm and go, okay, now you can charge. And then he's gonna heft up his axe and start running at them.
Yep.
Do a dash 60 feet up to him.
Okay. Well, both troops are running towards each other. The Knolls seem to take a stop, and you see them pull off what looks to be longbows, and they're going to take the firing on their round. Roll for initiative.
This is mine.
Yep.
11, and yours?
9.
9. 11 for Jerome and 9 for Ivar.
Monsters. Okay. Okay. So Migash is dashing, screaming. He almost like he's in a berserked rage. Headed towards the Knolls at twice his speed. So that's his action. After that, the Knolls are going to fire. That's a miss. Miss. And a hit. And let's see here. And Migash, you see an arrow hit Migash. And then it's Jerome's turn.
Okay, how far away are they?
They're about 50 yards from you.
Alright, I'm just gonna move twice my speed. And how's Migash looking?
Pardon?
How's Migash looking?
He's looking a little weak-kneed.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna leave him. That'll end my action.
Okay, and then there's Ivar.
Okay, Ivar's going to move up 30 feet. That should put him within 120 feet of these guys, right?
Yep.
Right, okay.
The big humanoid flesh thing is still outside that 120 feet, but the Knolls are in the 120.
Right, so how many of these Knolls are there?
3.
There's 3 of them?
Yes.
And they're all standing right next to each other?
They're all within 5 to 10 feet of each other.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're adhering to that pack mentality when they came charging.
Ivar is going to, I assume, hang on, just gotta check. Yeah, he's going to stamp his staff on the ground, and these 3 golden rays appear in the air, and they all shoot out towards each of them, and I have to make a ranged spell attack against each one of them.
Okay.
The first one's a 9 to hit. Second one is a 24 to hit.
Second
one hits.
Yes.
Right, and the third one is a 15 to hit.
And the third one hits.
Okay. So 2 of them are going to take... So the first one's going to take 10 damage, and the second one is going to take 2 damage.
All right. Okay, and that goes from there to Migash, and he's up there. He's still screaming. You almost feel that you can see his skin just vibrating. And he takes his move and gets up there and takes a swing and misses. And that puts Jerome up.
Okay. These guys are still 80 feet away. They were 150 feet. They're 90 feet away.
They were 50. They were 50 yards when they stopped and started shooting. You made that move.
Yep. So that moved me up. I mean, they were 150 feet away, and I moved up 60 feet, so now they're 90 feet away. So I'm going to move another... I'll just move another 60 feet and stop.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Ivar?
It's my turn again?
Yep.
Okay. He's going to move up another 30 feet.
All right.
Should put him within 90 feet.
Yep.
And these guys are all still standing?
Yep. They're basically firing... yeah, go ahead. I made a mistake on order, but that's all right. Go ahead and do your action, and I'll do theirs.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And they're going to shoot it at you 3. That's a miss. Ooh, that might be a hit. We'll see. There.
The goblin that that guy swung at should have disadvantage since he's in melee.
You have, let's see here.
I have 18 AC.
Okay. Then you get hit with an arrow. And Ivar gets hit with an arrow.
Wow. What's Mage Armor?
And that'd be... For Jerome, you got 8 points of damage. And Ivar, you got 6. And that'll put up Migash, so he can swing again. And he misses. So then that's Jerome.
Alright, I'm going to move up 30 feet and take a swing
Okay.
at the middle one. Actually, I'm going to move to... I'm going to move to the one that took the most damage.
Okay, that's the middle one.
Yep. Okay. Take a swing. Another. Wow. Another
Dice Tree loves
critical.
you, except when you're trying to hide.
Oh my gosh. Another 20.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 8 plus 2d6, which is 13 damage.
Alrighty. Go ahead and describe how he falls out.
Alright. Jerome's ex comes around and gives the Null a nasty haircut. The haircut is a little too close, some barbers would argue, and it included not only the hair, but the skull and some brains as well.
Alright.
And as the hyena falls over, Jerome apologizes.
Alright.
He's really sorry. He just wanted the ponytail going.
That misses. And that misses. The 2 remaining ones of the Knolls try to attack, but they miss. Ivar.
Yeah, Ivar is going to move up another 30 feet, so he should be about 30 feet from these two guys now.
Okay.
and he's going to drop a fireball on one of the firebolt on one of them.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be 2 damage. Oh, that was kind of sad.
Which one did you?
Just
to your left or to your right?
Whichever one looks more injured.
All right, it'll be to the right then. All right. So, okay.
Also, what's this ogre guy doing?
Right now, he's just standing there like he's trying to protect and see what the outcome's going to be and protect the box that he has, that he's carrying.
Okay, my turn.
Let's see here. That was Ivar, right?
Yep.
Okay, after Ivar goes Migash. Migash will swing, and he misses. This boy ain't no good for nothing.
Right.
Go ahead, Jerome.
How far is Migash's null from me?
10 foot.
10 foot. Alright, Jerome is gonna just take a 5-foot step and then take a swing at him, leaving the other null for Ivar to deal with.
All right.
And does a 17 hit? Oh no.
Yes,
Sorry, 15.
15 hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
Okay. And then from there goes to the monsters. They're going to swing. Let's see. That should miss you, I believe. And I know that misses. So now that puts it over to Ivar.
Okay. Ivar's going to send out another magic missile.
Okay.
He's going to hit the one that he hit previously, the one on the right with 2 of them, and the one that Jerome's engaging with 1 of them.
Oh, okay.
So the first guy takes 8 damage, and the next guy takes 2 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to move up his 30 feet, so he's standing next to the one that he hit with the 2 magic missiles.
Alrighty. And that puts it back to Migash. And he misses. So, Jerome.
Alright. Jerome is going to just cast Bless on all 3 of us. So we do plus 1d4 to all attack rolls and saving throws. Basically.
Okay.
Oh no, we get 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not one.
Plus, no, every time, isn't it?
I thought it was just once.
Really? Hold on, let me check it.
Alright.
Whenever.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ah, that spell's much more powerful than I thought it was.
Well, it would be pretty weak if it was just once. It was only 1d4. Alright, so that's it. That's an action.
And that's the monsters.
Should have liked that.
I should have.
And I believe that will hit. Ivar gets hit. And you notice that he goes down, and he's down on a knee.
I am?
Pardon?
You said Ivar gets hit?
No, not Ivar, Migash.
Migash gets hit.
Hold on, I have to check something in the player handbook.
And
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
and Ivar's up.
Okay. I'm going to hammer this one in front of me with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
There's handbook. I thought it was in the living room.
It was.
What?
Sorry. Okay. Oh, that's a crit fail on the quarterstaff.
Maybe that's what I wanted to ask about.
Okay. Roll a 1d6.
Okay.
1 through 3 is Jerome. 1, 2, and then the other backside is Migash.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll to see if you hit him.
So I roll another d20?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 2. So that's
All
2
right.
plus some. That's not going to hit an 18, is it?
Okay. So describe this real close swipe to Jerome with a quarterstaff.
Right, so Ivar he takes a swing at this knoll, and the knoll kind of ducks out of the way, and the
Oh, you know what? It's
Quarterstaff
here. It's
goes-
in the basic.
the quarterstaff goes around and whacks into Jerome's shield rather clumsily.
All right. And after Ivar comes Migash. He's down on a knee, so he's not doing too good, but he's going to try nonetheless. And he misses. Okay, and that puts it over to Jerome. Did you find what you needed?
Yep. It's in the basic rules, so I was able to find it in the PDF. I don't think I'm going to use that right now. I'm going to swing at the... Did you kill one of the goblins?
No.
Alright, still 2. I'm going to swing at the goblin in front of Migash, and I'll deal with healing Migash if he drops.
Okay. Swing the hit. Swing away.
Ooh. A 2. I rolled a 2.
Dice Tree is fond of 2s.
Plus my attack bonus, but it's not going to matter.
Yeah, you miss. And after that is the monster.
At least it's not 1s.
Oh.
That's what I was looking at.
And oh. Okay, they both miss. I'll tell you, it ain't just dice thing. My dice ain't rolling for nothing.
Yeah, Migash has been getting some of those rolls as well.
Well, I'm either getting crits or nothing. So
Ivar's turn.
could be. I mean, if it were rolling in the middle, it'd probably be a lot more boring. So
Yeah, you burn bright. Ivar is going to kind of bring the quarterstaff back around from Jerome's shield, back at this.
wait, you hit me?
I hit your shield.
Come close.
We're gonna talk later.
So that is another 2.
All right. Love it.
All right.
All right. Migash.
Migash.
What is wrong with Dice Tree?
Migash hits finally.
Yay, Migash! We believed it. Oh, we weren't adding our 1d4.
Ah! When it mattered, I rolled a 2.
It might have mattered for Migash last round.
So if I rolled a 2, then my max to hit, and I rolled a 4 on the d4, then my max to hit would have been.
Okay. Migash hits, and this knoll that he hit is pretty bloodied. It's still standing, but it's pretty bloodied. So after Migash goes Jerome.
Oh, that's me. Alright. I'm gonna whack
You're not
this.
Ivar.
I'm gonna whack this knoll.
As much as you wish you were me, you're not.
Smack it! 17 plus 4, 21. Plus. Oh no, that's. No. Plus 2. Yeah. Yeah, that hits. So. 7 damage. Does not stay in.
And
7 damage, can't you add your plus to that? Do you add the d4 to the damage? Trying to get as much out of this as possible.
still standing.
Okay.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
So no damage.
Monster's gonna strike, and that's a miss. And that's a hit. And oh, not good at all. And Migash goes down, and Ivar.
Okay. Gonna hit the one that hit me, Gash.
Okay.
Okay. It does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Oh, plus the d4. 20. 20 hit. So that's going to do. Okay, that's going to do 3 damage.
Okay. Describe how you kill this thing.
Okay, so this thing just it goes down on Migash, and then just as it is like, I guess, like stabbing into him, Ivar brings his quarterstaff down on this guy's head and like just like separates the hits him like right in the back of the head, and it just separates the spine from his skull.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good one. Alrighty, and after that, it's up to Migash. Migash needs to make a roll. Does he? Migash is on a roll. And then after Migash goes Jerome.
Alright. So, there's another Knoll still alive behind us, right?
Not behind you, right in front of you.
Right in front of us. Okay. Well, I learned in first aid class that you take away the danger before you deal with the injured. So, we're going to hit that guy.
Alright.
Plus the d4.
8 plus 4 is 12 plus 13. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Oh, man. Right.
Alright, after you goes the monster. And that will miss you. And then Ivar.
Okay, Ivar's going to swing. 14 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Damn. Okay.
My turn again? Migash.
Migash. Yes. Okay. And then it is you, Jerome.
Alright. Considering Migash theoretically could be about to die, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to restore 10 hit points to him.
Okay. Now, is that a range, or you have to touch him?
Anyone within 30 feet.
30 feet? All right.
Is that an action?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my action.
All right. And then the monster's up. And a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see here. That will be 7 points of damage. The monster comes Ivar.
Ivar is going to wind up and hit this guy again. Okay, 11 plus 4, 15.
That a hit.
Okay, we know the number now. Right, she's about to die. So that's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. He's looking weak in the knee.
Alright.
All right, Migash. Let's see here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Come on.
smacks. Critical fail.
Oh.
All right, drone.
Room.
Yep. Oh, my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were going to say he hit me. I'm swinging at the goblin, I guess.
Okay.
22, it's a hit.
That a hit.
And it's going to be 5 damage.
Okay. Describe how his demise is.
Jerome kind of catches him with a weird uppercut, actually, and the haft of the axe kind of lifts him up in the air, and then on the way up, it slips and embeds itself in his neck, and then he falls to the ground.
Okay. That will bring us to the monster, and he is double timing over to you. You see this big hulking beast. Taking 30 feet, and then all of a sudden you see that he pulls off his back a javelin and throws it at you for killing his buddy, and does a 17 hit you?
Nope.
All right, it hits your shield and just slides on off, just grazes the shield a little bit, puts a little bit of a scratch onto it, and sinks heavily into the ground.
So how far away is he?
He's right now about 45 feet.
Okay.
Does this make it my turn?
Let's see here. That was the monsters. Yes, it puts it down to your turn. Ivar.
Okay, so this incredible heat seems to radiate from Ivar as his eyes go kind of dark, and he raises a scaly hand up and puts his fingers together, and he snaps, and a spark appears, and a flaming sphere appears in front. 5-foot flaming sphere appears in front of this ogre and like rams into him. He has to make a DC 13, I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Add your you add your. Oh, never mind.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's a 13.
Yeah, it's 13. Does he make it?
Yes.
He makes it? Okay, so he's going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
And that sphere is going to stay in front of him.
Ready?
Okay.
And after that will be Jerome.
All right. Jerome is gonna rip out a sling and drop a oil flask into it,
Okay.
and then he's gonna step 15 feet towards the troll and chuck it.
All right. Roll the hit.
So 21.
All right. That a hit.
And then he'll take an additional 5 damage from the fire, from Sam's fire, because the oil hits him and then ignites from the fire at his feet. And then he'll continue to take another 5 damage from the fire every round.
Okay.
It's a pretty lethal combo.
Righty. And after that comes the monster.
Oh, I forgot I was going to cure wounds myself.
He'll walk through that fire.
I believe the rules for it is if he ends his turn within 5 feet of it. So
If he ends his turn within 5 feet of it, what?
then he has to make the save.
Okay. And
So I don't know what walking through it would do to him if he has to, like, doesn't specify. It does say that if I ram it into him, he has to make the save.
okay. Well, we'll count it the same way then. He's
Okay.
not very intelligent. He's just done damage to him, so he's going straight for you.
Well, he's got to make the save again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And right, and he makes that.
He takes another 4 damage.
+5.
Is that how it works with the oil?
I think so.
It
Isn't
burns.
it just
It burns itself out.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Alright, never mind.
But that's all right. We got it covered over on this side because it's just a light film.
Yeah.
Right, and he's gonna swing at you. Does he get multiple attacks? It doesn't say he does. So, all right, he swings at you and misses, Ivar.
Okay.
And after him is Ivar.
Okay. As a bonus action, the sphere is going to move and ram into him again.
Okay. Let's see. He makes a save and throw.
Okay, so he's going to take 3 damage from
Okay.
that. And then he's right in front of me, right?
Yep.
I spray him with fire. So he's got to make a DC 12 Dex save.
He doesn't make that.
So he's going to take 7 damage from that.
Okay.
So, like, he walks through the fire, makes a swing, misses. The fireball comes up behind him, rams into him. He arches back from the pain, and Ivar just shoots this volley of flame up at him. He said he tried to hit me.
Yeah.
I know, but were you careful not to catch me in that?
Well, I'm shooting it directly up at him.
Oh, up at him. Alright. Jerome... Wait, no. It's Migash's turn.
No, Migash has no turn.
Oh, did he go down again?
He's been down.
Well, I healed him.
He got hit. He got hit there again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
You were
Alright.
battling, and
I didn't notice.
he had a critical fail on his death saving throw, so it kind of used to him.
Wait, he's dead?
Yep.
Oh, man. Shoot.
But that was Ivar. That brings it back on up to Jerome.
Okay. Jerome is gotta stay away from this flaming sphere. So he's gonna.
It's fine. Actually, as you get near to this flaming sphere, the fire actually bends back around you.
Oh, right. So he's
Because I have the
gonna.
Sculpt Spells ability from School.
Hold on, 1d6 plus.
It's
Yeah,
actually
that's
not gonna
better
affect
average
you.
damage. So he's gonna take a swing with his axe at this thing's legs.
All right.
Oh. 11 plus 4 is 15. Does 15 hit?
You'll hit the dirt.
Okay.
And you'll notice that his feet are 5 feet back from where you figured they were.
Oh.
He has a 10-foot reach.
I thought I moved up.
You did. You moved up to him so you could strike at him, but he has a 10-foot reach. His feet are back.
Oh.
Since you said his feet, not his arms or his belly.
Okay. Well, I do 4 damage to the dirt.
All right. But anyways, he swings and misses. Doesn't matter.
Describe how the dirt goes down.
Ivar.
Okay. Once more, looking up at this guy, he is going to. He's going to let out a terrible roar.
Okay.
And he ended his turn near the next to the flame, so because he didn't move, so he should have had to make a save.
He did.
All right. Well, then he would have taken 2 damage from that.
Okay.
Ivar is going to let loose a thunder wave on this guy, so he is going to make a DC 13 con save.
All right. And that thunder wave is what, a 30-foot
15-foot cube.
cube? Okay,
Yeah.
so not Ivar, but Jerome, make a save.
No, Jerome doesn't have to because I can sculpt my spells,
Oh,
so
all right.
I can spare him from the
From the thunder wave?
yeah.
Okay. Well, what's the damage?
He's going to take 15 damage on a failed save, and then be pushed 10 feet back.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't get pushed back, so he takes, what, half of the 15, so...
7.
7. All right.
And then once again, it's a bonus action, the fireball rams into him.
Okay.
The flaming sphere is awesome.
I know. It's
And-
your favorite spell.
He makes the deck save.
So he's going to take 2 damage from that as well. It's whittling away.
All right. Oh,
Alright.
and after that is Jerome.
Jerome is gonna throw an axe
All right.
at his face.
All right.
Or something.
All right.
And, another critical 20. Very nice.
Okay.
So, 8 plus 2d6. Oh, that was on the wrong. 16 damage.
All right. You miss his head, but you get him in the shoulder, and it sinks on in there pretty good. Yeah. Okay. And he's gonna swing at you, and 17 doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
Okay. Ivar.
Alright. Okay, Ivar's going to launch a firebolt with this guy.
All right.
So does a, I'm guessing, wait, does a 15 hit him?
A 15 will hit him.
15 will hit him. Okay, so he takes 3 fire damage from that, and then the sphere once more. So
All right. What's the full damage? He didn't make
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I just want to kill him with the sphere because they're a really cool way of describing how he dies.
You can. If I kill him, you can describe the flames and go.
All right. After Ivar goes Jerome.
Alright, take another swing. Whoa.
What?
All right.
I'm really glad I picked half orc. 8 plus
13.
5, 13.
All right. Describe his fall.
Alright, the axe embeds itself in him, and then.
Right, as the axe embeds itself in him, and he goes, "Ugh!" And he falls over, and he lands into the fire, and it just expands rapidly, and then just like it just totally engulfing his whole body, and then it just and then it just retracts, and you see the flames just pouring into his body and his eyes, just burning his insides.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab that bag, but I'm gonna be really careful
What bag?
not to touch. Or he was carrying an orb,
A box.
a box. Grab the box.
All right. What's your strength?
15.
Okay. You're having a hard time picking that up.
All right.
Ivar also has a strength of 15.
Oh, okay.
He's going to help him. No, he's got a strength of 14, sorry.
All right.
Oh. Jerome says, "Oh, wait, we forgot our booty." And then he's gonna set it down gently and check the troll. Or loot the troll. Or, like, poke around on the charred corpse and see if there's anything.
You'll find 15 polished stones of purple and 6 human teeth and 14 elven ears. And 8 silver pieces.
Okay, can I make a knowledge check on the stones?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
18.
knowledge, nature. You'll come up with that look like some nice amethyst.
Okay. And how many were there?
Shoot, what did I say?
I think you said 8.
That's what I'm thinking, but
Hang on, how does ritual casting work? Does it expend a spell slot?
No.
It doesn't?
Yeah. Oh. Can I do gentle repose?
so what are y'all doing?
No, it's not. You'll spare the dying. But it's too late to do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give 5 of them. Oh, it's second level.
Oh, where are you thinking we could resurrect?
It's a wizard.
Is it a wizard? Who's a wizard?
Gentle repose.
You can do it. Yeah, but I don't know the spell.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Never mind. We can't do anything about that. But we're gonna. Do we have a way to contact the guy to have us teleport back?
Not really.
Examining this box, I'd like to cast Detect Magic as a ritual on it.
Okay.
Alright, so what do I, see?
Nothing.
I open the box.
It seems to be bound.
Oh, okay. What's binding it?
You have the gold bands that are wrapped around it, and outside of that, you don't see anything that you can tell right off that would be binding it.
Hmm.
Did you cast Detect Magic?
I did.
Hmm.
I don't see anything, but that might just be because the Orb of Chaos isn't normal magic. Can I attempt to remove the bindings, or is it like impossible?
While
No.
he's examining this, Jerome is
Okay.
carrying the body of Miklos over. And then he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Doing what with Migash?
Carrying him over to the Orb of Chaos
Okay.
and healing himself for 7 damage.
All right.
Do that. 11.
How are you trying to open these bands?
Can I make an intelligence check on what the best way to do that is?
Yeah. Go ahead and your investigation.
Okay. That's going to be an 11.
You really don't seem to notice a place to start on it. They look very tight up against this strange black material.
What is this box made out of? Is it made of metal?
No, it seems to be kind of like a stone of a sort.
I put my ear up to it. Do I hear anything coming from it? Any indication?
Roll
If I
of
like shake it or something. That's gonna be 16.
You hear a throb sound.
So I've
Jerome
already.
goes, is it the real thing?
There's no way to tell. I don't know how to get this open. And frankly, I don't want to risk it.
Well, how do we get it back?
I don't know. We can bury our comrade and carry it.
Okay.
Actually, we could cremate him. We still have oil.
Okay. Jerome is gonna drag or carry Miklos to a stone.
Okay.
Oh, they can teleport him back, can't they?
I don't know.
They can teleport the body back.
Yeah, would they know the exact location of it?
How long did it take us to get here?
It took you about a day.
Okay, we're gonna cremate the body, so I lay him down on a stone, pour oil over his body, and then Ivar will
Yeah,
light
he
him.
puts a firebolt.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna empty the. I'm gonna take my water skin. Oh no, I don't want to pour my water. Do I have any container? Alright.
What's an explosion?
Roll. Both.
Do you have,
Both.
do you have
roll-
an explosion back?
Both of you. Roll a d20.
Okay. First one's for me, second one's for you.
15 and 19.
You hear. It sounds like rocks moving up above you, above the cave entrance area.
Okay. Ivar quickly grabs the box and he says, "Let's move."
Okay.
You helping Ivar?
I'm gonna scoop the ashes, what ashes I can, into one of the side pouches on my backpack, and then because I don't have any other container for it, and then
Empty oil flask.
the ashes will get all the way.
Fine.
And then we're gonna get going. We're gonna,
All right. So you're scooping up ashes into an oil flask?
Yep.
All right. And to the left and right of you, there's two arrows that sink into the dirt as you're doing this, where the ashes were.
Okay.
Do we see where they are?
You don't see, well, you see where the arrows are. You don't see necessarily where they came from, but you can tell by the trajectory and the way the arrows went into the ground that it looks like it's someplace up over the cave where the bigger boulders that were up on top of the cave were.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Ivar's just gonna start running with the box.
Well, we
All
have to carry it together.
With by yourself, you just can't move that box.
Yeah. So we're gonna grab. Does it have handles?
No, it doesn't. But it does have a lip underneath, like on the bottom, like little legs there. You can get your hands underneath.
Okay. And how far are we from the mountain, from the cave?
You're about, we'll say 60 feet from the mouth of the cave.
Okay. There's only 2 arrows. I'm gonna hide behind the boulder where we just burned him, if I can. Is there anywhere to hide at all?
Well, you have a boulder and you have some trees and brush.
Alright, I'm gonna put something between me, so I have cover between me and the cave.
All right, you got a boulder that's between you and the cave.
Alright.
How big is this box?
That box is about 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
Okay. Well, I don't want to just leave it.
Well, we're not gonna leave it. We're gonna take care of the threat, and then
You're starting to hear a lot of voices. Jerome, you'll understand the tint of the language because it sounds Orcish.
Ivar just starts yelling at Jerome and he says,
Just help me with this.
Alright, Jerome's gonna grab the box and they're gonna start moving. And Jerome,
Getting into the woods.
yeah, and Jerome trying to do his best. We're gonna try to do our best to keep trees or something between us and the cave. And
All right.
what's our boss's name again?
Pincus.
Pincus. Jerome yells, Pincus, if you can hear us, time to go.
Beat me up, Scotty.
You're not hearing any. You're not feeling anything. You're not feeling any love there, as far as that. But it's going to take you about a day and a half to get back to the city and to the guild.
We just want to put distance between us and these monsters.
Tail.
Yeah, we want to put distance between us and them.
And you're fighting to keep distance between you and this pack of orcs. But you'll make it to the city, and as you get to the city gates, about 600 yards out, when you turn around off the tundra, or the grasslands rather, you can see this pack of 30 orcs, war party, in hand, and they kind of break and stop because they can see up on the parapets of the city that the guards are armed and ready, and so they hold their action, and you can get into the city and get to the guild.
Yeah, so we get to the guild and just drop the thing. It just clangs on the floor.
Pincus will thank you, and he'll say you'll get 200 gold pieces apiece for a job well done. He'll ask where Meggash is.
Ivar takes out 50 of the gold coins that he got, and he hands them back to Pincus, and he says,
He fell in battle. He died nobly, though. We have his remains, and this gold for his family. Any relations he may have.
Jerome does the same, except that he gives, he hands over the ashes and he hands over 100 gold. He feels guilt. Well, he got paid 200, right?
Yeah.
He feels degree of guilt, and he says, he fell. He was behind me. I didn't see him fall. I could have saved him.
And you'll notice that Pincus will take the ashes in the container that you gave him, and put them up on the shelf, and we'll say, in remembrance of our fallen comrades, and remember.
Okay.
And he'll take the gold and
what's his name again?
take care of it.
Megash. Right, okay. We're going to have to bring that up in later sessions. Like, reference that. Like, oh, Megash. The great hero.
Yes. But there you go.
Thanks.
Pincus will take and, or the guild itself will take and make sure that the sliver of the orb gets to the Illumina Council. As far as that, and Pincus will explain to you that he couldn't use his magic reliably to teleport you back around this, because even inside this devil rock container, it still has a habit of warping magic. And there we go. That's the end of this session.
All right.
Thank you.